Yeah.
He's got 170 minutes. All right, well, we're going to take this whole camera off, okay? The one that's not working, I'll take everything. Okay? Oh, well. Yes. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Corner! Corner! Okay. Yeah. Yep, it's showing green and yellow. Yep. Yep. Okay.
It starts in 5. Are you coming? No, it starts at 6:30. Yeah, it does. 7:30. It starts at 7. Yeah, it does. Look at the Chloe! You have to go! We're getting the equipment next week. Got you. Like he sent me, hey, I'm going! Let's go, Nikki! Where's the football game?
Oh my God, yes, he's there.
Thank you.
Saw you on TV.
Yeah.
In the big BCAT. You're so grown up nowadays.
I know.
It's crazy. How many is that?
I was going to say, I just registered for selective service 2 days ago.
Okay, we're going to switch you on camera. So
All
can
right.
you put that on a wide shot for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll plug this in so you can actually use this for your Zoom too. If I can find the right connection. If I can find the right-
I don't want that, bro.
Yeah, I know you don't know.
Hey everybody, I'm Rob Parris alongside,
Bill Hayes.
and sorry for technical difficulties, but we are still here in the first half. It is 3-1 Burlington. 3-0, I think it's 3-0.
I think it's 3-0 Burlington.
3-0
They
Burlington.
just scored a goal a moment ago.
Yeah. But,
Glad to be back on the air.
I'm Rob Parris alongside Bill Hayes and Jack Carey on camera today. So it should be a very interesting match.
Yeah, it's been a great game, and so far for Burlington, 3-0, and it's been a great night so far. The boys played earlier tonight, and they beat the boys team from Stoneham. So Stoneham boys and girls both took the trip down 128 to Burlington for the second year in a row as we celebrate soccer night here in Burlington. So it really is a nice night here under the lights at Marshall Simons Field. And here's another goal. I potentially I think it was kicked in
Yeah.
by the Stoneham defender.
4-0.
I think they might give the goal to who is that? Number 19.
19.
Is Scally? Is that Scally?
I think
Might
it
be
is.
Who they get? 19, 17.
Taking out our rosters here.
See if we can't get ourselves a little organized. But I think in the end, the Stoneham defender knocked it in.
Yeah, number 19, Savannah Scally.
I think
So
that's
this game is getting out of hand real quick. 4-0 is the score, Burlington.
Well, you know, the Stoneham girls have had a couple issues in a couple of their games, giving up large goals, so or a lot of goals. But
Right.
really excited about the girls soccer team, Robert. I
Yeah.
mean, they have a nice blend of seniors and underclassmen. I think
Yeah.
they have like about seven seniors and 4 juniors, 4 sophomores. So it's really a nice blend. Hopefully they can get on a little bit of a winning streak here and improve their record.
And as you said before, the Boros did win earlier, 3-1.
3-1.
3-1. So I was talking to Andrew Dean prior to that, and he said it was, again, it is soccer night, so you got a bunch of the youth players on the right and the left. I mean, you got a bunch of kids near the track over there. So it's a great night, especially seeing Burlington win 4-0.
Well, it was phenomenal, too, the way they had the young youth kids come out, line up with each of the varsity soccer players
Yeah.
on the boys and the girls teams and walk them out and get them some recognition on this beautiful field
Yeah.
and a beautiful night.
It's not too cold out, not too warm. It's just like just the right temperature. You just want to see it at the right temperature. So, I mean, it's great. It's great. I mean, last year when we did it, they had it at the varsity field.
I
remember they had
believe
a
it was Friday the 13th, if I remember correctly.
It was frigid
There's
that night.
Shot that doesn't go in.
Yeah. Going
I
out
think
of bounds.
That was
See, that was number
number
2.
two.
That is number.
up the top.
Oh, Caitlin Tremblay.
Kate,
Or Katie Tremblay is the
Katie
nickname.
Chenley, she
That is. Brianna Thomas. That was going out of bounds for Stoneham. So Stoneham has put themselves in a very deep hole. But 4-0 Burlington. You gotta love it.
Yeah, I saw the girls beforehand just warming up. They're all very excited about tonight's matchup, particularly, I think, as you already mentioned, with the young kids here. And it really is a good turnout.
Yeah, that's Brianna Thomas, number 10.
Number 10.
But see how they have like the lights? It's just like, okay, there's not a big light right here. Like,
I know we could use a little light,
Yeah.
but Brianna Thomas,
that's
I think
okay.
she's...
Oh,
nice
goes in!
And that might have been I think that was Caitlin Tremblay, number 2. That was Caitlin that got that kick in. So,
Could have been Lexi Langone.
been a great 2 or 3 minutes here.
Yeah, 5-0.
As soon as we come back
5-0.
on the air, they're scoring goals. Like I think right before we came on, they scored 1, and now they've just scored 2 more.
Yeah.
So
I don't think
looking
there's a
good
mercy
here
rule in
in
soccer,
the first
is there?
half. And I watched a little bit of that Brianna Thomas, not to single her out, but I know she's an underclassman, and I really think she could going to be the future of the Red Devils women here for the next couple years.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 5-0. Not even up to halftime yet. Soon, but there's no mercy rule in soccer.
Not on not on Burlington night. Burlington soccer night.
Not on that. But it's interesting because I mean, especially this is. I'm not gonna jinx it, but you're 5-0 in soccer. It's kind of hard to get back into a game like Storm. So just like definitely be a big win for them or victory later on if they can keep the 5-0 goal.
If they can, I mean, it's to your point about Hart coming back from that. I mean, even just from what we've been seeing since we've come on the air, I mean, Burlington has just controlled the ball. The ball's been down this half of the field for actually most of the
5-0.
First half. So.
But it's 5-0. I think they stopped the 2-minute mark on the clock I'm seeing over there. I don't know how I can read a clock from like this. Like the clock's like straight, but it's just like that. Like I don't know. I guess like my eyes have that weird little tilt. Like, I guess I can read that. So they stopped in the first half of soccer. They stopped for 2 minutes, and I think
that might be it.
That might be it for the half.
Yeah, I was surprised they actually do that without blowing the whistle. They just stop the clock, and then the referee must just go to running time. Or, if there's any stoppage, which I don't think there was in this particular half.
No.
But I'm sure Stoneham appreciates the whistle.
Yeah, they need a time. They need a little break.
They need a little break, try to regroup and see if they can't tilt the field a little bit. But in the meantime, on Burlington Soccer Night, the girls look fantastic here in the first half.
Yeah. So Bill and I will be back in the second half.
Very good.
And we're back. So we're back to Town Night here in the second half, 5-0 Burlington. Bill Hayes will be with us momentarily. But yeah, 5-0. Burlington's looking really good. They looked really good in the first half of the game. Let's see what we can do in the second half of this game. Possibly slow it down and play defense. And here we go. Bill Hayes will be with us momentarily. And he'll be back. We're going to go 40 minutes here in the second half. Bill Hayes will be momentarily again. 5-0 here on soccer night. Burlington, so they're just getting things going, or already have gotten things going. Here in the second half, 5-0. Kind of play defense at this point of the game. And he's making his return back on the mic. Bill Hayes.
Back
Bill,
in
thank you for
action.
everyone helping out. Jack Carey on camera. I know you've been kind of like my production assistant throughout this, these games, mostly this, kind of like both games.
I didn't go to the gym today, but I definitely got my workout today. It's all
Oh yeah,
good.
up and down, up and down, yeah.
It's
All right, so as Bill catches his breath, it is 5-0 Burlington. I was just telling the audience. And Bill, I think they can kind of play defense at this point in the second half.
Yeah, it's interesting if they will, Robert. Right, in other words, right out of the gate is kind of an interesting thing of how the coach will play it.
Yeah.
There's so much time left.
Yeah.
You really don't want to get out of your game
No.
plan and want your girls to follow the game plan since it's so early. But at the same time, you don't want to open the door at all, really.
But it's interesting because you're up 5-0, and do you really want to score? I mean, you score another goal, great. Town night, you gotta love it. They might score one here right now.
That looks like that might be.
I think that was
a
Brianna
kick.
Thomas.
Yeah, I should have grabbed my specs in there, been able to see it. But
Actually, maybe I'll go get them for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. We have a pair of binoculars that we have from our perch high above the field here at the Marshall Simons Middle School, and we'll see if we can get an idea. I'm not really sure.
Wow, that is. I'm gonna have to take my glasses
Yeah,
off.
you go ahead and you probably see it better. But one of the things you talked about was, well, they don't want to really score too much, and this is definitely going to help their goal for versus their goals against average. I think coming into the game, if I looked at it correctly, they had 15 goals for and 19 against. So currently with this score, they're actually ahead in terms of goals for versus goals against so far this season. Be interesting, as we talked about briefly before the end of the first half. They have a nice blend. They have 7 seniors, and they have 4 juniors and 4 sophomores. It's a really nice blend.
Yeah, looks like number 10 has it. This is cool. Seeing it through the eyes of her binoculars. I mean,
Yeah, it's awesome. You keep doing that, and
we'll divide
we'll be
and conquer.
able to see. What you mentioned with the binoculars, 10, Brianna Thomas,
Yeah.
right? The junior. So we have
But yeah, it's soccer night.
Burlington taking
Town
it
night,
in
as they call it now.
outside. Is it town night?
Town night.
I wonder. Any idea why they changed it? I like the soccer night. It really singles out the sport, and what a wonderful feeder program that the town has, and it's representative tonight by so many kids here this
That is a
evening
save.
as Stolen goalie makes a save.
But again, as I said before, you're up 5-0. So I think at this point you're playing defense. Score another goal.
Score another
Great.
goal, yeah. If you
Great,
can make
absolutely.
it, right? And perhaps they only have, I think. I'm trying to remember. They only have a couple of freshmen on the team. I think just 2 or 3. That's not true, probably. We got 5 freshmen on the team.
But I'm Robert Parris alongside,
Bill Hayes.
and we're here at the Marshall Simons Middle School. Last year was at Varsity Field. It feels like, well, we're up here, way up here by like the gym, and it feels like it's probably because we're looking at it from a different perspective. It feels like Varsity Field is bigger, but again, we're looking at the field from like an angle
Yeah,
and not straight on.
It's a great vantage point,
Yeah.
being up high where you can see the play develop. It's a little tough seeing the girls' numbers,
Yeah.
particularly this half now as they're moving down the other end of the
Maybe
field.
Take my glasses off and try to see what
But
number that is.
we also, I think we're kind of escaping the wind here. We're kind of tucked
Yeah.
away. So last year was in October. This event was held in October. It was there goes
And
my
there
nose.
goes-
Friday the 13th was 3 weeks later than it is tonight, but still in both events last year and this year Stoneham came, as I mentioned, down the boys and the girls. The boys won early. The boys from Burlington won earlier tonight, so it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 victory for the boys and girls teams tonight here on Town Day. Thank you, Robert. As soon as I said that we're in a place with no wind, my roster sheet failed me and blew away.
Yeah, as you said before, last night they had it on a Friday. Once again, you're up 5-0.
Here we go. We might have another one. Getting close. Nice play by the Stoneham defender. Otherwise, we might have been looking at 6-0. That was been a breakaway. And here we go again down corner. Kick into the middle of the field. And I'm guessing that's Katie that couldn't reach it. Katie Tremblay.
Well,
down
32,
in front
about a
of the
half
net.
hour left. I see.
Oh, what a shot. Did you see who got that? Robert, that was a shot. I don't know if that was Lacey Lauder that hit that from way over there. Couldn't really see.
6-0.
But 6-0 with an awful lot of time left. So Stoneham, hopefully they stay in there and don't get too discouraged and continue to play competitively here for this team tonight.
So 6-0 here on Town Night. And every time they score, clock stops.
Yeah, until they get started again. But
And there goes the clock. They're really pouring it on for the Spartans.
let me see if I can. I'm going to try my
Yeah.
hand at my specs here.
No.
Oh, there they go again. I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
Actually, I got one back and forth here.
Okay.
Might as well grab them.
Well, so much for me saying that there was no wind tonight. We're getting pummeled by it right at the moment. Stoneham trying to make a bid, but unable to do so.
Whew. Getting my exercise and going up and down.
I know.
Up and
That's
down.
my fault, Robert. You're a trooper.
No.
You're paying me back. Nice save. Let me see. You got it? Good. Looks like we have they just made a couple of substitutions, and I apologize I couldn't see the numbers from our vantage point, couldn't see who was going in or out, and they're doing it again. And I just put my binoculars down, so I'm not able to see who that is. But Burlington just made
Yep.
2 substitutions.
And I can see on the camera, Jack Carey's on camera tonight, folks, for the second game. Bill was on the first game.
Yeah,
That was a more tight.
that was
a tighter game. This
it was a
game
very
is-
competitive game. You know, Stoneham didn't look like a team that was 1-6 or whatever
No.
they were coming in. They were very competitive, and you know, Burlington essentially won it on a
Yeah.
penalty kick kind of thing. So, hey, a win was great.
Yeah.
Both the boys played competitively on both sides, and it was great for the Red Devil men to get a win. Here we are, Burlington just throwing the ball in, and as soon as they do,
Going
it gets
out.
kicked right outside.
The air's pretty quiet tonight.
So finally, throwing the ball in 2 or 3 times from Burlington, Stoneham is finally going to get an opportunity to try to come towards us this way and do it. And as soon as I said that, it goes out of bounds again.
Yep.
So
Feels like we're jinxing
I
ourselves.
think
Talking
we-
about
I
wind,
think
talking
we
about
are.
everything else.
yeah, they haven't moved the ball more than about 10 feet in the last minute and a half. But here we go. We are in play again. And here comes Stoneham with some run, trying to get the girl on the wing, and the goalie
Taken away.
picks it up. Our goalie, is that Nora?
0. Yeah.
And Nora?
In-
Interest. Yeah, so Nora was able to get it.
Interesting.
And yeah.
Making jokes.
Well, Nora has to kind of stay focused here too.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of tough in some respects for the goalie, as
I mean, you're
most
up,
of the
you're up
action
five,
is being
you're up
held on the
5-0.
other end. She really hasn't been tested more than a couple of times, really. But here comes Burlington, and the crowd likes it. And here's a shot, and that's a goal.
Oh!
Holy cow! What a shot! Wow, that was
4-0 here,
fantastic.
6-0.
That's- Oh, actually, we might have misspoke. I think she missed
No.
it. I think she missed it.
Here, if I'll see the binoculars.
It's tough. It looked like it went into that top right corner. Oh, here.
Bill's gonna try to hand me all the binoculars. I can do a clock check with the clock.
Well, even though it didn't go in, I suppose this is a little too late, but that was a great kick. Couldn't have missed it by much.
I think the clock says 6-0.
Yeah.
So it's 6-0 now. Devils with about 25 minutes left.
You have great eyesight, Robert, if you can read that from where we
Well, I'm
are.
reading through the binoculars.
Picture being in this virtually almost the same line of sight as the scoreboard
Yeah.
itself.
So I'm looking
And Robert is able to tell you how much time is left.
about 25, 45.
26 minutes, so
Yeah.
we played about, what, 14? There's
Imagine
a
if
takedown
every
with no
can you,
call. I was going to say there was a takedown there, and it was
Well-
a late call.
Can you imagine if every
Late
sport,
whistle.
whoever, well, I shouldn't. Maybe not swim or track, but stuff like that. But like a soccer game or a baseball or softball or basketball or football, whoever scores first wins. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
That would be pretty
No,
quick.
whoever scores first gets the other team gets an opportunity to score within 5 minutes.
And then other than that, it's over.
Yep.
Parents would just be parking their cars. They're like, okay, don't even shut the car off. It's over.
Jack Carey on camera today. I'm Rob Parris alongside.
Bill Hayes.
We're here at Town Night as the girls varsity soccer team take on the Stoneham Spartans. It is 6-0 Devils as they're pouring it on here for Stoneham. Definitely playing for the youth soccer kids here tonight.
Yeah, you know, this is emblematic, I think, of the Stoneham girls season. When I was taking a look and see who they played and looking at their record, which I think was, what did I say, 1-6 or 1-7, they've only scored 5 goals the whole year.
Wow.
And coming into tonight's game, they gave up 29. So, you know, they just don't have the firepower. And, you know, we're just got the roster. Just take a quick look if we can see
I can put on the flashlight.
on the roster, like what year they are. And of course, with Stoneham, they don't give you like whether they're 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. They tell you whether they're graduating in 25, 26, 27, or 28. So they have
A couple of seniors.
They have 5 or 6. They have quite a few seniors on the team. They have, let's see. They have 6 seniors on the team. 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 4 sophomores.
Uh-oh.
And a few freshmen. So rebuilding for sure.
Yeah. Once again, Jack Carey on camera today. I'm Rob Parris alongside.
Bill Hayes.
6-0 is the score, Devils. Again, at this point in the game, you got about, let me do my trusty binoculars, or Bill's binoculars, I should say. "23 minutes exactly." Sorry, Bill. 23 minutes exactly.
Minutes left in the game.
Oh, here's a shot. No, it doesn't go in. It feels like, as I'm looking at Doris, it feels like the crowd's like disappearing. Do you realize that?
I did, Robert.
Like the first game, you never saw a larger crowd. Now you just see maybe a couple kids over there playing, but it's just like.
I think a lot of the kids, you know, the younger kids were here. They were honored before the game.
Yeah.
And, you know, for some of these young school students, I mean,
It is a school night.
It's a school night, and the game is not just. It really, unfortunately, is not competitive. Really,
it's one-sided. It's one-sided. It's one-sided.
So I think they hitting the exits, and you know, I guess the silver lining of that is you hit the exits because you're up so much, as opposed to down and losing and saying, "Well, forget it. We're going to hit the exits." But here comes a chance.
Oh, that's going out of bounds.
Who was that? Has got some good wheels on her. Is it number 11? Is that Sammy Ciccolini? Right here at the corner, right at the corner there.
21 minutes to go. I don't have this around my neck.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 6-0 already. I should not say already. I mean, they were pouring it on in the first half.
Yeah, it was 5-0 at halftime, right?
Yeah.
And so they've scored 1 goal. And actually, I think on one of their goals, I think they were going to score.
Yeah.
The Stoneham girl kicked it in, but I think Burlington was going to score on that drive and score on that play anyway. But
I feel okay. Every couple minutes, I'm looking like around the field. It feels like it's like you see like parents over there, like all the way on the far left. Like there's still people here, but it's just like it's slowly like getting smaller and smaller. But as you said before, they did do like they walked on the field. Excuse me, with the varsity players, so. That's probably why, because it's getting. I mean, for them it's only 7:41, but for us that's like early. I'll put that in quotes.
It was so great to see, just to go back to that. You know, it really says a lot about the feeder program that the town has. There were between both games, the boys' game, as we mentioned, they won their game earlier this afternoon, and even tonight there had to have been, what would you say, 60, 70 kids?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of kids that come out and really look up to these senior boys and girls here, and you know, really hope one day to be playing on this field. So that it was, you know, terrific turnout.
Yeah.
I was surprised, I must say, a little bit, even during the boys, and I don't know if it's just because they're high school kids and it's been a long time since I've been to a high school game, but I thought there'd be more noise coming from the stands as the games was going on, particularly the boys game and the whole game, because it was very competitive, and then at least the first half of this game. It just seemed like people were comfortable in their chairs, but not really rooting the kids on. But then again, they're in high school, and their kids probably say, whatever you do, don't yell my name.
Yeah. Got about 18:50 left.
Okay.
I mean, you can see again, there are parents behind us picking up kids from the middle school gym over there. I mean, you can see parents heading up. It feels like maybe because we're up here, like, pretty by ourselves. I mean, but as we look on the field, like, do you see? There's like the crowd is like gone.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Well, I think the concessions stand that they made, the makeshift concession stand that they had, I think they're not here either. So.
Did you go to it?
I did.
What did they have up there?
Really, they had pizza and coffee and candy.
Yeah. So when I drink like one cup of coffee, when I drink 1 cup of coffee, okay, I'm good. I can't drink more than one. I'm not really a coffee drinker because for some weird reason it gets me tired a little bit.
Well, that doesn't get me tired, and it gets me really wound up. And I drink it in the morning, but if I were to have coffee or caffeine at this hour.
Anyways, Burlington. Trying to see the binoculars. That girl, number 9, timeout here? No?
Number 9 is Gabrielle Bono.
Yeah. She just went down. She quickly got back up.
She got right up.
Clock continues to roll. I'm Rob Parris alongside
Bill Hayes.
Jack Carey on camera today. About like 17 minutes left. I just double checked the clock. Oh, okay. That's not gonna help because
It'll be interesting to see, Robert. I don't know how many more girls' games we'll be doing. But as you mentioned, they have 7 seniors that are going to be graduating this year. This will be their last year playing with it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, Katie Tremblay, Kimberly Ochoa, Cassandra Herrera, Madison Casey, Lacey Lauder, Savannah Scally, Ava Ciccolini.
How many seniors?
Yeah, it looks 7 of them.
Oh, you did this? You wrote you wrote the whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I did it because the way it comes out, they don't put the things in order.
Oh.
So I was like just trying to figure out. They have 2 juniors, Brianna Thomas and Ellie Matarazzo, and then Julia Gordon, Ellie Basile, Gabrielle Bono, and McKenna Ryan are the sophomores on the team. Which leaves, and I'm not going to leave you out, the freshmen. There are 4 freshmen on the team.
Oh, here we go.
Including the goalie, it says, is freshman goalie, Nora Interes,
Stoneham? Yep.
Alexandra Gill, Lexa Langone, and Sammy Ciccolini. So at the end of this year, they'll be saying goodbye to the seniors, but they do have a good crop of the
coming back.
Sophomores and juniors coming back, and the freshmen probably getting some good playing time tonight, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's hard to see the numbers, but I would imagine
looks like
that
Burlington will kick it within the zone. That is number. I can't even read that. My glasses on. I think it's number. 27?
22 maybe?
22?
Ava Ciccolini.
17 is that?
That's Lacey Louder.
That was probably Lacey Louder. About 14:30 left here in the first. Sorry, in the second half. 6-0 Devils. Pouring it on here at Town Night. You know what's interesting? Is this like they play so regimented because they're up 6-0, and it's like seeing them play as a team tonight makes it even more special because it is Town Night.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. They really are.
Because they're doing it for the youth.
For the.
I mean, any other game, yeah, 6-0, okay, but when you have a bunch of people here from the Burlington Youth Association and the kids, it's just like it makes the night even more special, especially when you're shutting out someone. Maybe I just jinxed that. Maybe not.
No, I don't think you jinxed it, Robert.
Looks like number 4 has it for the Devs. Back to number 21.
I remember you were interviewing the coach of the boys.
Yeah, Coach Dean.
Coach Dean, and actually I saw an interview that you had with him at the beginning of the fall season.
Yeah.
And he said that there were like 82 people
Oh, it's safe.
trying out for a soccer team. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just incredible. So the programs are really it seems to be in great shape, and hopefully in this Middlesex League they can, begin to mature and grow and start to stay at the top of the division once they can get there.
You can see how Burlington defense is definitely slowing this game down. Because again, you're up 6-0.
You're up 6.
I can tell you the time.
Well, and it's a credit to it.
About 13:20 left. So I mean, like you score again, great. I mean.
Well, it's a credit to the sportsmanship too.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell. We weren't on the air in the first half, but you could tell in the first half, and then since we've been on here, that Burlington's clearly the better team.
Yeah.
And to say, okay, we've scored the 6 goals. The majority of the time has been down at the far end of the field, but they're really not pushing hard to score.
Right.
I don't want to suggest they're not trying to score, but their game plan is really played the offense defensively. If you get that,
you gotta,
which is I think what you've been saying.
Yeah.
Play almost like a 4 corners in basketball. Just keep it to the outside, maintain possession, but we don't have to be taking shots all the time.
My eyes are definitely deceiving me. I'm looking to the right where over here a bunch of the bushes. That's almost like coming up to the bushes. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely seeing stuff. Well, again, imagine being out here, just all the lights are off and you're the only one here. Just imagine that up here trying to camp or something.
Yeah.
Kind of scary. It technically is the woods, but I don't know what's going to come out of there.
I know. Well,
don't want to know.
I would bet there's coyotes in town, right?
Yep.
So I would bet they might be hanging out in there.
Well, Burlington has a lot of wildlife here, as far as trees and stuff like that. This town was built in the woods, and that girl just went down. That is, that's number 21, Bill, Burlington.
Number 21
That's
is Alexandra Gill.
Yeah. Here comes Kelly Melville out. Did she hurt her ankle?
Yeah, it looks like an ankle or
I'm looking
maybe a knee. Does it look like
an
ankle or a knee?
Yeah.
Probably an ankle.
And Jack Carey on camera, he's getting the Obviously not the. We never want to see an injury. He's getting just the girls in the middle of the field just talking, so that's good. Hopefully she's okay. So I'm gonna look through my binoculars again. You can see Sean Hart's right there, athletic director. Kelly Melville, the athletic trainer. Could have been. You think it's her ankle
I would
or
guess.
knee? I mean, you can see her. She's moving around. Well, she's not down, face down. So.
Right. Might have got hit really hard on the shin also. It's hard to see because the way she's
Right.
sitting, her back
Yeah.
is to us, so we keep just speculating at this point.
Yeah, let's see. I'll use my binoculars again. Yeah, but and she's getting up. That's good. Could be her ankle, but yeah, she looks like she's in good spirits. Hopefully, it's a quick recovery.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, she sits on the bench how it stiffens up. So we'll have to keep an eye on her when the game's over. See how she is able to get off
Number
the field.
21. Who was that, Bill?
Number 22.
20. I think it was 21.
Oh, 21. Yeah, that was Alexandra Gill.
Oh, okay. $10:36 left.
Hold on for a second.
Here goes Brianna Thomas. Oh, they're gonna try to score again. Uh-oh.
Here we go. We got an opportunity for Stoneham. She's going to give it a shot. No.
That's out.
Good defense.
I mean, it will still be stolen possession here. Looks like that's a number 8.
for Stoneham.
Yep. She'll kick it in. And up
Maggie
around
Tilden.
Oh, went over the net.
Maggie Tilden.
Still 6-0 game here at the Marshalltown Middle School. About 9:25 left here in the second half. Will that keep that in bounds, or will it be? They'll keep it in. I mean, see, as I look down the field, like we've been walking up and down this field all night. I mean, from the stairway to the field, it feels like it's just been like it feels like there's a big travel time.
Big travel time.
Yeah, because we're walking down the stairs, going down there. It's, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like walking down the stairs, going down there.
Yeah, there's definitely.
It's not like it's like from like if you're up on the booth at varsity field, it takes you like what, a minute to get down from here. It's just like it looks close, but it's just like down the stairs, down the fence, over there. It's like
Absolutely. Well, you know, for people in Burlington who probably don't come to this school, the Marshall Simon School, should really take a few minutes when you kind of come over here and see this field and the track. You know, you're driving down, Wynn Street, you would never know that this field was even here. So it's quite a space. It's huge. Yeah. There's, to your point,
there's two fields too.
A mile. Yeah, actually the practice field is over here to our right. So a significant amount of land back here, which for those of you that went to school here, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that haven't and don't come back, take a look, come down here. It's quite a great field in addition to varsity fields, so the town has definitely put the money into their athletic facilities, which is great.
Looks like, who's this? Burlington kicking this off or Stoneham?
It's going to be Stoneham goal. He's going to give it a kick. Sends it out close to the probably 35, 40-yard line.
7:15 left. I'm looking at it without the binoculars.
You're a good man, because I can't see it with my glasses on.
I just said sportsmanship. They're just really just trying to.
I think it's great. I think they're keeping it competitive.
Right.
They're giving some kids that probably don't play as much
Right.
some good playing time. And I mean, everyone, you kind of had a feeling at halftime that it was going to be an uphill battle for Stoneham,
Yeah.
but certainly, shortly after we
Mhm.
came on the air
Right.
here, in the second half, I mean, basically put it away.
Right.
So gives you and me a chance to catch up and do some
Yeah.
talking and
We got to do this again.
see how things are. Yeah. It's great to come out and be. You hear me say this all the time, but it's great that BCAT, does so much, across the board, but
Yeah.
specifically tonight with the athletics.
Yeah.
And I wish that
Had some tech issues in the first
Tech-
half, but I mean,
technical issues, but they happen. It's unfortunate that it happened tonight. First, what are we calling it now? It's not soccer night; it's town night.
town night.
It's unfortunate that it happened for the girls in the first half, but BCAT does a great job of airing so many sports and
Oh.
giving everybody updates. And here's a chance, giving the town just great opportunity to see
Yeah.
the athletic events.
I know afterwards we're definitely gonna excuse me, talk to Daniela D'Souza and one of the captains over there about town night and what they
About-
really enjoyed about basically if they can keep this lead within
Well,
5 minutes. 5 minutes
Coach-
left.
coach of the boys, and I'm sure the coach of the girls, very impressed with the turnout tonight.
Yeah,
They have to
absolutely.
be encouraged with that. I mean, certainly the win. They needed a win. Both programs needed
Yeah.
a win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think more importantly for the spirit of what this night is about and putting it together and doing it for, I know this is at least the third year they've done it, probably more than
This
that.
is because I remember in 22, the first year they had it was here. I remember I was with Anthony Matos and Evan, and they were both here. I think Evan did the first game, but the second game with me, we were like right near the green, like on the green, and it was just like, it was a cool spot, but at the same time kind of dangerous
Dangerous spot.
because you gotta watch out for the ball coming your way. So, no, I don't remember. I can't remember if they won or not.
Okay, did they played Melrose? or
They did play Melrose.
Melrose.
They did play Melrose.
And Stoneham was gracious enough to come 2 years in a row now for
Yeah.
Stoneham night.
Yeah.
Stoneham night for Burlington Town Day or Town Night for soccer. I don't know if they're going to come back for year number 3.
Yeah,
But the point I was making, I think both coaches were thrilled with the victories, but also thrilled with the kids that came out.
Oh boy.
And it's a real tribute to the juniors and the feeder program
Right.
that Burlington has. And Stoneham almost scored there. We didn't mention it, but they came very close to erasing the shutout.
Burlington's definitely having fun out there. They look tired, but they're
They
definitely
look
having
tired.
fun.
Oh, we have a substitution for Stoneham. That was what the whistle was for.
Oh. Yeah, it's they stopped the clock at 5 minutes, but that was 5 minutes ago. We got technically 2:45 left. I do it on the-
Oh, did you do it up?
Yeah, but as soon as that clock stopped at 5, unless they kept going. No, only if it's. I think only if they score. So. But yeah, 6-0. It looks like this might be. Not might be. It will be a big win for
will be a
the
victory.
Devils,
Will be a
especially
victory for
on
the
town
Devils.
night.
And they need it. They definitely need the win. Just kind of playing it out. Give it a last boot.
No, I didn't get it in there.
Giving the boot from the 35-yard
Right,
line.
yeah.
Oh, some of these kids got good feet, and they can really get behind that ball. Yeah, I would think they'd be winding down here pretty soon.
Yeah. That'll go out of bounds.
And
All right.
That's it.
So
Looks like
that
that's a wrap.
is town night, Bill. For the girls,
We did it.
6-0. They just turned off that scoreboard real quick.
They sure did.
So thank you all for coming watching with us. And Bill, it's great to have you on.
Great to be back, Robert, and great night for Burlington soccer. So great win for the boys and the girls. Hopefully they keep it going, get some momentum going into the rest of their season.
Well, thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching.